Hey, what's up? Making a quick video on heavy melee archer, and here are the important parts in the tree. The main thing you'll be using for heavy melee, so this is not tier stack, this is heavy melee. You're going to be using Twain's Arc the most. This is what makes heavy melee interesting for archer. If you have 2 or more focus, you're able to shift, and it'll charge up, and you'll shoot a long-range beam. It only hits one enemy. There's no spread or anything like that, but it does a hell of a ton of damage. And the build mostly plays around. The tree mostly plays around making this easier to do. So for building up focus. So here's what focus is. Focus is whenever hitting an aggressive enemy 5+ blocks away, gain 1 focus. It says max is 3, but we upgrade that to 5, and then all the way at the bottom we upgrade it to 7. We are able to start off getting focus a lot easier by starting off with Phantom Ray, which you just need to hit 1 shot from Phantom Ray to get 1 focus. You mix that with Roots, and it will get you focus very easily. Now, the only reason why you're relying on this instead of your main attack is because your main attack is a triple shot. Since our main attack is a triple shot, if you miss any of the spread shots, you lose your focus. So you're not going to be using your main attack as a source of focus. You'll be using Phantom Ray and Roots to do this. Here is what I mean by that. So right now I have none. If I shoot this guy with homing arrows, there is some leeway, but I missed 1, and now Windtills is bugged. It says 2, but I'm not actually at 2 because if I shift right now, it's not working. If I was 2, Phantom Ray, the little roots around him are hitting him, and they're building me up focus, and now I can aim. Actually, no, I've charged Chain Lightning. It won't aim me for Chain Lightning. I can aim now. Every 3 shots, you're going to get your Charged Lightning. If you just need to hold down right click, depending on how close you are to your enemy, it'll hit. Chain Lightning also has a huge range, so you'll do plenty of damage. And this is it. Now, obviously, you mix that around with enemies move, and you have to actually aim and stuff. Whenever you're aiming, you want to aim in front of wherever the enemy is moving. Otherwise, if you aim exactly at them, there are chances where you'll actually miss because of how hitboxes work and how hit scan registry is performed. It's odd to explain, but just imagine how Greg, the boss in the Nameless Anomaly, is so fast. You have to aim slightly in front of where he is currently going instead of. If you were to aim at his tail, you're gonna miss. Even if it was technically like in his figure, like the line of sight whenever you clicked was on his body, but it was like his back, you might miss. So you need to aim in front, where they're going. That's the easiest way to explain it. We use Escape for our mobility. It's pretty nice. For some reason, the original tree had Grappling Hook, but I just don't like that at all. You get so much out of Escape. We also use Arrow Shield, but it's only the 2. You shouldn't be letting any enemies get close to you. And if you do, feel free. You don't need to always use Twain Arc. Twain Arc is just your damage option. But if you need to, the normal melee attack does a lot of damage. It's not like it doesn't do that much damage. It does a lot. Mix that with Chain Lightning, and it works. You just gotta get real close. You hit all of your triple arrows, and you do huge damage. So it really works if you're getting chased around. Plus, if there's plenty of enemies, you'll hit more than 1, and then Chain Lightning will kill everything around you immediately. And then you can get back. Go ahead, Phantom Root something, get to at least 2, and then start shooting away. Pretty nice. Now, for this build, for Twain's Arc, the multiplier, let me show you. On the thing itself, it shows that it multiplies it by 220%. Mix that with focus, so you got another plus 120%. That is all damage that you want to get from raw main attack. Raw main attack will be multiplied by this. So that's why all of the items in this build are capped out in regards to main attack damage. Now, for rings, there's this crafted ring. This is because there's no other like raw melee crafted rings that are as good as this. So this does work. I'm pretty sure you get like 6k more damage unbuffed from these. Otherwise, you can use, I think it's Downfall. If you use Downfall, that'll also work. That's the gist of it. There's enough mana to use spells sparingly. Obviously, you can't spam them. If you start too far away from a boss and you need to get your focus charge, you can use Bomb Arrow on guaranteed hits and you'll get your charge up. You can go from there. Obviously, it requires a bit of mechanical skill to be able to hit all your shots, because if you miss your shot, you're missing out on a ton of DPS. So you want to make sure you hit all your shots.